Sunyani Coronation Park, they couldn't be dreamed. They meet them as Togakope, a neutral place, and you saw the performance they put up. That is what we are talking about. I'm so excited for this opportunity because, and you see, people underestimate Bofakwa. Bofakwa and put up. I'm telling you, we are going to see such a wonderful game. Everybody is going to say, wow, so how can we say this team is relegated? That's a mystery. Tomorrow, on Sunday, people are going to question, how can this team be relegated? The performance
all of us will be trying to answer. We've got a few more days to wrap up. I know you're going around with your team, Frank Nelson and all the rest of them. Your committee members are really getting involved. MTN themselves really getting involved. What's the tagline for families, friends, loved ones to come to the stadium and enjoy before, during, and after? It's a family event.
It's a family event. So when you arrive around 3, 4 o'clock, you will see surprises at the gate. You'll be ushered. You'll be treated very well. You'll get you a nice place to sit. Make sure you are well seated. There will be a lot of entertainment going on, even before the match. And watch out for the opening ceremony. It will be spectacular. You have a brilliant, a late opening ceremony. And then the players, before that, the players will warm up. They will come and warm up. And even they are coming to warm up, will be excited. It will not be business as usual. We are going to announce them one after the other, like, boxers entering the ring, like musicians mounting stage. We will hype them, they will warm up, exit, and come with the opening ceremony. And that will be the real spectacle. I'm sure people are going to watch. People who will be in the stadium watching live will enjoy it. Those watching on TV will also be. I know you guys are very good at covering such events. So we work very closely with you. We share the details with you, so they pick on the details. So I love watching it on TV. It's going to be an awesome experience. What we believe in is we are putting a package together. We are 7 football lovers, quality football on the pitch, and all the attraction that there is, all the entertainment. You will leave the place and you tell yourself, oh, this is a memorable event. I've had a great time.
I'm already there, and I'm sharing this. Obviously, we'll repeat the show as well. Thank you very much. You've really hyped it up, and I'm sure appetites are being whetted. So keep up the good work, and definitely you've got our full support. And thanks for the props as well.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Chairman of the MTN FA Cup. Yeah, doing a great job as a chairman. Wilson Arthur, why are there? You listen to him and straight away like, he's teased and said all the right things, and I think he's answered a lot of the questions. Padmo, Nana, football, it's not just the product, it's the brand, the way you handle it to attract more, to give it value. So if we lose it, nobody's going to patronize it, and that's the problem. It looks like but we're afraid to talk about it when it's not going well, and we don't want to be honest with it. Yeah. I like Bolsonaro for one thing. He's taking criticism about the MTN FA Cup previous seasons, since he became chairman, and he's improved it. Last year was good, better. This year looks like it's going to be even, surpass what we had last season.
Well, I think the man deserves some credit. He's really done a good job. And then listening to him, Umbezo Stadium crowd, you would want to go and then watch. And I think that is what, like he said, football, it goes beyond just playing football on the field. We should just package it. It's a brand on its own. So we need to package it and package it well. It's to see where the world has gotten to. I was on the streets now, and Tofibia na yetono, the amount like that. Now they've packaged it well, and it looks attractive. Into now you would want to. And I think that is how we should package our football, especially our league. As a FA Giant League, to the clubs say, oh, yeah, the idea, but it goes beyond that.
It's a partnership, responsibilities. All of us
together,
and then you get a best product.
Yes,
there's no doubt.
It's not that we don't have the talent. Ghana, we've got the talent. let's package our football well and then sell to the people. And when we do that, they will buy.
Absolutely, they will.
I think what's not about so, this FA Cup committee was previously headed by the current Football Association president, Kurt Ankrah, and he was the vice at that time. So Kurt free honor, FA president, and he took over. I remember at that time, himself was part, Frank Nelson, former Wafa president, he was also part of, the committee. Mr. Kofi Poku Espoto was also part of the team and all those stuff. So they've done well in the last 10 years, packaging the FA Cup very well. MTN as a sponsor who has been consistent with them throughout the last 10 years and one of the longest serving, sponsors for an FA Cup, MTN as a company is why I did. So I didn't say, oh my idea, I are consistent with what they do in recent times. And when you look at their trophy tour, they used to go around tour the various radio stations and TV stations before a final game. And I think they've started well. Maybe tomorrow and Saturday, intensify preparation, promotion concerning the final because of the two teams involved. We will see a good final on Sunday.
It's as neutral a final as you can wish for. These are not traditional. Well, Bofakwa, yes, they are a traditional club. They've got roots, dating back decades. But Eswatini is coming in on the act, and where they're coming from is no surprise. The Bono region seems to be doing it over and over again, producing players and teams on a regular. So it's going to be fantastic. And I just see that Wilson Arthur and his team have something extra. He doesn't want to reveal everything to us, but Kakrana Wakano, and some of their players, people finally get to see why a lot of buzz was made about them. But unfortunately, as he said, in the Ghana Premier League, they don't see top.
Yeah, but for Kwatano is going back to Division 1. And so at the time, they started well. Later part of the season, normal struggle, but getting to the end of the season, almost started PKB and started getting the results for themselves. So it's good to see these two teams in the final. For Bofo to beat the defending champion Dreams FC to get to the final means they've worked hard for it. Looking at Ntwacheman too, they were able to beat a team like Lagos Cities and of course Sky FC and all these teams in the FA Cup. So they also passed through the rounds and make it to the final. So we're going to see a good final. Even though I think the Ntwacheman team I've seen in recent times looks okay for me, but it's going to be a good final on Sunday.
Yeah,
I think that's the dynamic.